All customers want is to ask Siri a question and receive the right answer. The reality is, chatbots were far better at that in 2022 and have only improved over the last 3 years, all while Apple struggled to even understand the point of services like ChatGPT. John Giannandrea, who led the Siri team, knew Apple needed to build their own generative models, which required huge quantities of AI chips. By 2023, Meta, or Facebook, had about 150,000 of these chips. Microsoft had about 500,000, and Google had over 1 million. But Apple only had about 50,000, and they were over 5 years old. So in 2023, Giannandrea submitted a request to purchase 50,000 additional GPU chips, doubling their capacity. To Cook's credit, he approved the request, but Apple's finance team stopped the order from going through, telling the Siri team they should, quote, make existing chips more efficient. This added yet another obstacle to Apple's AI development. Instead of owning and controlling their own computing infrastructure, they now had to rent and rely on cloud computing resources from Google, their competitor. This made it almost impossible to optimize their AI hardware and software, since they had to work with the configurations of Google's cloud infrastructure. That meant Apple was in the same position as smaller tech startups who couldn't afford their own AI resources, despite having over $150 billion in cash. Now, it's true that doubling their AI chip capacity would have been expensive, costing an estimated $10 billion. But Apple spent over $77 billion on stock buybacks the same year. This made two things clear: that Apple's finance team was calling the shots, and that they were detrimental to product development. By 2024, 2 years after ChatGPT, Apple still hadn't revealed any new AI features. Shareholders became worried that they were already too late to the AI race, causing Apple's stock price to drop 16% in just 3 months, all while competing tech company stocks soared by double digits. Cook knew Apple had to reveal their AI technology, called Apple Intelligence, by the summer to restore shareholder confidence. But the reality was they didn't have much to show.